Hello and welcome. I usually wait about 4 seconds to start speaking because that's what it used to take, for the
So
thing.
you did come. Good. I'm not
Yes, I did,
partial
my
to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But
Sorry
if
about that.
you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
You won't mind if I thoroughly dismember any lingering corpses, right?
Why do I suddenly feel my decision to come here with you may have been a grave error? Let's try to focus on the task at hand and not your tendencies. I've
He
some
does not like the
theories on the
psychopath.
refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
You don't require evidence. You must not be too concerned with
We
justice.
operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Okay, let's do it. And we still got our 2 ladies. Yes, we do. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, you got money. And there's something. Let's pick up everything we can. Because we are Loot Goblin. As you may have surmised if you've watched me. What the fuck is that? Weird. They, Oh, it was a high security lockbox. Nice. Right, automech status. Logged for charging. Nothing important. Discuss findings with Tristan.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
You know, because I'm going for a psychopath run through, I'm feeling like the other 2 ladies are probably best to keep as my companions. Though I hear Tristan is very good. I found something I think might be important.
You've been busy. What did you find?
I found a terminal entry cataloguing the base's auto-mechanical
I doubt it
defenses.
factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was a superior force.
The defenses seem pretty resolute in theory, but automechs are easily
The
manipulated.
distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. Did you
Where
have
did they
anything
go?
else?
Currently, no. Thank you. I have
Very
to
well.
go look around some more.
I shall continue to search on my own.
I looked at one computer and it was like, go talk to Tristan. Like, that's not enough. I need to search everywhere. Oh. His corpse has been heavily damaged, making wound identification difficult. Especially one large wound on the upper torso. It's scorched black and the flesh looks almost flash-burned, which most likely denotes a direct electrical strike from the high-voltage shock weapon. That was with Medical 5, right? Very weird. Hello. Oh yes, I like finding grenades. Some tea. Anything else over here? Nothing, nothing. Eat that. Okay, we're already full, so that's good. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Ah, yes. I do like that it glows, so we shouldn't really miss anything. I don't know why, I was thinking like Borderlands when you have something in there. Okay, you pick your way amidst black and steel and aluminium. Yeah, finding nothing but twisted wires and smouldering components until eventually you find what appears to be a very small Protectorate logo on a less damaged segment of plate. It stands to reason this transmitter was built by the Protectorate and likely reappropriated by the refugees. Okay. I feel like I can hear rumblings under the floor, but I'm not certain. I mean, I can, but... can actually unlock it.
These people could have been saved. They simply had to the paradigm.
That's a new grenade. Anything else? Nothing. Okay. Just some outfit stuff. Nothing really important. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Some stuff. Anything else? Plasma charge. Don't know what I use that for. I assume it's one of my weapons. Snack cakes. Water.
What sort of life was this? Without the sovereign's guidance.
Plus your lockpick 8. Wish the ladies could unlock some stuff. I've had hack level 5. It's been heavily damaged. The barrel of its integrated weapon is warped from heat damage. It's impossible to gauge what it took down or what it was firing at. Okay, I know it wants me to discuss with him again, but he can wait. Until I've searched everything. I don't think there's anything around the back, though. That looks climbable. I need science level 5, which I don't have. The wavelength history is relatively uniform, appearing to indicate shortwave transmissions, semi-regular intervals. One frequency does not remotely match the others sent by this radio tower, so that was someone in the thing. Someone tampered with the transmission and understand this signal. Yeah, that was the bad guy. Ooh, need a move. Yeah.
All this blood. I just polished these boots.
Oh, I couldn't make it through there. That's fine. I was gonna try and run across, but I'm too high. Okay, so let's get back down where we got on. Somewhere over here. Yeah. We want to search everything really before we go back to Tristan. It's not about this, right? No. That's where we came in. Okay. Seems like we've got everything we can.
Yeah.
Let me look at my levels. Oh, you do have 2 points, you idiot. I told us you put something in on observation, it will help. What was it that needed hack level 5? Was it you? You didn't put anything in hack. Okay.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark?
Do you
As
really
an
care about
apprentice,
finding out
I
what
was
happened
taught
to
to see investigations through to their completion. Evidence begets evidence and can lead one to uncover further criminal elements. Any further interest is purely academic.
I'm done with my investigation. I think I've discussed everything I wanted to.
You've combed the place to your liking? Very
I'll
well.
have a look around more.
I
Hang
shall
on a sec.
continue. Salutations.
Give me this again.
Has your search inform me?
Ah, okay. I was like, shouldn't it come up with that? But no. I found a high-power transmitter. It looks
Seems
brilliant.
this base has
50
seen
damage.
its share of destruction. I maintain that it feels deliberate, judging by the still standing buildings. Was there anything remarkable about it?
I'll go with it bears Protectorate craftsmanship. The refugees like
Good
restored.
observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would not take kindly to such a theft. Did you have
Means
anything
they could have
else?
come to take it down. One of the corpses had some pronounced
Someone
wounds.
visited much carnage on this place while leaving few signs of their presence. Did you learn anything by examining the body?
The wounds match those made from electrical impacts. Must have been a shock weapon.
Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some for defensive purposes.
There was a destroyed automech Tipa
That
in the camp.
automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
Ooh, requires melee and hack. Barrel was nearly melted off. Looks like it fired many times.
Meaning its combat protocols were active for quite some time before it was destroyed.
I took a look at the camp's wireless communication tower.
I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
There was some tampering, though I don't know. Oh, maybe the killers used the transmitter to receive their orders.
Maybe holds the gravitational weight of your supposition and does so without basis. Pointless postulation wastes time and effort. You're certain you've combed the place to your liking?
I don't think there was anything else to say.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? I have a
How do you think they died?
strong theory, but there are gaps. I'd like to hear your own analysis, and we may compare where our ideas converge.
Maybe the broker killed these people.
Sub Rosa could have cleaned this entire business up without anyone knowing were that the case. Focus on observations.
I mean,
although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
I think the camp's auto-mechanicals were reprogrammed.
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Well, someone was living with amongst them. I feel like you already know the answer in a testing.
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted? I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why.
I knew that, you wouldn't let me say it.
All this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees.
Maybe the original owners of the transmitter came to
Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
Someone found out.
After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
All of which you already knew?
Theorized. I knew this was an ex-Protectorate encampment, but wasn't sure it was a Sentinel's doing until this moment. They operate in clandestine ways. Now with that finished, we... Hold.
Someone's approaching.
Some things approach.
Oh no.
Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Well, there's 4 of us.
Torpificator has ready status.
Bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Yeah, you take that out. I hope you were just coming near me and weren't attacking me. Well, don't you look at me!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
How did you fucking move me? Load it, load it, load it, load it, load it. I don't know why they're not focusing at all on me, but I'm glad for it.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own, Admiral. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again.
So they're giving out like a bit of poison damage when they're done. Okay, I haven't really taken it all in me, which is fine. I was a bit concerned about that because I do have the mask to stop the poison damage, but I forget to use it.
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Okay. Things face, remove that. I'm just gonna check before I leave. I just realised I've gone straight to the ship. Let me just look. Journal. Wish they'd tell you what planet they were on. Okay. I think that's this planet. But there's 10 more to get. I do want to get those fucking magazines. What planet were they on? Paradise Island. Collect 4 more volumes and return to the... Yeah, I need 2 more. Apparently it's really worth it or something. Find cards. I have 10. Destroy the hover drones. Return to the bartender. Okay. Inez still says she needs to talk to me. Constantly says that, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is, isn't it? Not much we can do with it. She's just stuck like that, apparently. That is a bit of a bummer. Sorry about that. Just looking at my phone. Right, let's go and see the dude. We're at the right planet, so... I can't remember what we wanted to see the broker for, but I'll go.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good?
Not terribly. My only field-bound companion. I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants. Got people who can filter us better here.
I like that it's called second choice.
Greetings again. Hope
Greetings.
that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well.
It's done.
Libations or information? What's your poison?
We've been to the camp. You
The
wanted us to look
encampment
at.
had been raised. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Hard to take much solace in that.
I
with so
should
many
add,
dead.
your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's
What
a
would that be?
malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
I'll go, but is this a trap? Normally I charge for tasks like this.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Oh, I get ya. You want me to go without him? Is it this way? Assuming my ladies can join us. Are they coming or are they staying out there? No one can see me, so I'm good with that. I was trying to do that without me going out, but okay. Requirements not met. Hack level 8. Okay. Assuming I'm not supposed to speak to you then.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct like from Bastion.
Hello.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
That's sucker fun. I thought Subrosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops? So I've done both of those missions that I wanted me to do.
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Someone want to fill me in? What's going on?
Shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If
Okay.
that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Is that how you spell blackguards? I've heard the word before, but I've never seen it looking like that. I'd love to steal your stuff, mate, but you know. I assume you won't let me. What is that? I thought it was a magazine for a sec. Oh, stash room key. I'll go around just then, ladies. I'd love to have a look around this place. He hasn't told me specifically to just get out, has he? As long as people can't see me, I should be okay. You're just sitting at the table, you're not even playing a fucking game. I thought they were playing cards. These are just hooligans. Anything? Huh. Nothing. Nothing really to steal in the entire place. Fucking hell. I'd think. Come into a secret headquarters to be something worthwhile, but no. I didn't have the relative level for the fucking computer. Hello. Where do you lead? So I could have snuck down there from the bathroom, that's what that was telling me. I can't even talk to you now? Okay. Eh.
The
Tristan.
role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
An agent of the Protective would lower himself to working with a third
I think you
party.
have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Who do you
I do
think
not
killed
know
him?
your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate.
Okay.
Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation? I
My
assume not.
colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
Understandable. I think you'd have your own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous.
Okay.
I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
Cool with you joining us. Suppose I'm convinced you can accompany me, but you need to
I
follow
will
my
keep
orders.
to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Hopefully go to the fucking ship. No killing them without my go-ahead.
I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
That's cool.
Excellent.
Seems reasonable.
I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Can I
Rubbing
send him straight
shoulders
to the
with
ship?
Protectorate arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well.
I'll meet you at the ship later, Tristan.
Very well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the most out of place, for something tells me this shall lead me to yours. See you again shortly.
It's a cute way of saying it. Recruited all companions. Excellent. Right, where am I supposed to go now? What is the... It's not anything. Return to that. Okay, search for clues. The order activist points you to a few places to search. The saloon, the bazaar, Sub Rosa headquarters, and throughout the wrecks in and around the station. So technically, I haven't finished that, have I? It does want me to go back to the thing, but... Where were the wrecks? I remember...
My armor will keep you safe.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station, or your money back.
I remember the being one. Like, over a wall or wherever. So that's just telling me to go back to him, isn't it? But it's got the... Still got the search radius up. So that is return to Stalworth. Yeah, that's if I think I've got enough information. I'd like to see more of the...
Please?
That was
Hello
weird.
once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. In the meantime,
Okay, I thought you'd had something specific in mind. Never mind. I remember seeing the ship. I just don't know where the fuck it was. It's like the wrecks around. They're not in the bazaar, obviously. But I still need to search for clues. There's nowhere to climb up, is there? Never have biomass. Get out of it. don't know why that sits in there. It looks kind of cool. I'd like to see the wrecks, but I have no fucking clue where the fuck they were. I remember climbing over like a fence or something into the side bit, and that's where one of the wrecks were. This perhaps. I didn't have the relative skills, did I? Engineering level 8. That's the issue. No other pieces are part of the wreck, right? Hello. Just making sure there's nothing out there before I go. Oh, there was some weird fucking thing, wasn't there? I have no idea how to do this. Where are we? On Free Market is where we are. Try and get it quick. So the first one is let up. So then say for the second one. It's doubtful, but... Nope, didn't think so. Okay, so from there to there. To there. To there. Nope. It's worth a shot. Oh, I know. There. To there. Okay, so that's at the second light. Haha. Let's put them all back, yeah? Okay, so then do this one. Well, I'm gonna have to wait till that fucking comes back in power, aren't I? I think it's that one. Fuck, I didn't think. Then it could go to that one. And that one? That wasn't it. So, say we go to that second one, then we go to this one. And this one? No? Okay. One sec. Just letting that recharge a little bit. Wait, did I lose the second one? I'm so confused. I had the second line, which is what threw me. I had the second one. I had the second one lit, and then it went away. That was fucking lit. Okay. See, that's the second one lit. Yeah? See, the second one's still lit. Okay. Let's reset them all, yeah? No, it hasn't, because that one's still lit. And that one. And that one and that one. So I'm supposed to leave them on, am I? That didn't work. Like, because they're still on. So that's still on. We should move out of the way, woman. Say it goes to there. That didn't do shit, did it? Didn't reset the rest though, that's what worries me. So if I was to undo them... Yeah, the light goes off. So the light goes off. That seems odd. That keeps it on. So that's the second one done. Wait for that to charge again. See, I was thinking perhaps because I'd moved it across, then perhaps it was coming back from the thing, so I was supposed to do this one, but then that just did nothing. See, they're still on.
I must admit to being highly...
Will you get out of the way? See, with that, unless I turn them off, then the second light's not on. See, the second light's on now. But I went from the bottom one. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused as to what the fuck I'm doing. See, the second light is on, but those switches are still on. See, that one's only got one light on over there. For me, that one's on and then that one's on, so I assumed it meant both. Okay, let me do that so it doesn't even turn them all off. Thought it would. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. Last night, I did not wake up screaming. This is the first since the crash. It was due to hitting my head on the overhang before I passed out, and not due to getting over what happened. I wish it did not feel the guilt of my survival, my dead colleagues' final words, the blare of the klaxon, the ship shuddering beneath my feet as it crashed into the asteroid. It is a mismatch of sound and noise and bright light that rings in my ears even now, months later. Shame Free Market Station does not have someone able to help with these matters. That's from Otto. Got everything, yeah? That's everything? Glad to be out. Hello.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
Seems to be contradictory.
That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Sure.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end?
Vengeful engineer.
So the backstabbing nature of Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
The crew tried to overpower the captain, but they weren't able to stop
An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
One of the ship's chief engineers was
Failing to
demoted.
recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help.
1400. So what did you conclude from what I gave you?
Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
Keeping every option open to further the war effort.
I'm glad we're of like minds. I'll be sure to notify my friends in the order that you can be trusted. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
No worries, man. Seems like just that one, innit? Here's my ship. That's the bazaar. If I can zoom in, would be helpful, you know? It's like you're just supposed to jump there, but it kind of jumps to the other things. Which is a little bit annoying, but hey. Still want to know what Inez has got to say.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
I'll consider it.
That's all I ask. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
She's not the best of companions. We'll talk later. Forget it. She's not the best of companions. She's alright and she gives a health boost, but I prefer the ladies. But I kind of want to use Tristan as well. It's like, oh, you know. There we go. Time to go to the station. Let's skip it. We don't need the, what it looks like to go in. I know Niles wants to go, but I don't want Niles by my side. He's crap. Oh, there's Tristan without his fucking helmet on. What is he on, a Segway? No, that's a big hammer. Alright, we'll stick with what we got, the two ladies. You look like a Segway. It was a big hammer. Ah, Jesus. See, that's the thing on the ship. You can find them without the masks, so that would be nice to see.
I know observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so close.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Who are you? A shiny servo. At least we got to shut something down. Should have really paid more attention to what it was. Okay.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
She warned you about me, but you didn't lock the door. You must have a death wish.
I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
You can answer our questions now, or scream the answers later. Your choice.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
There are better ways to disrupt negotiations, like bad press or tipping off the enemy.
That isn't our plan. Our plan is a strong one. Besides, those solutions have a fatal flaw. The delegates could simply try again. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
If you wish to save the Order, you must save all of its bright minds, so stand down.
If we want to preserve the Order, we shouldn't kill our own. But I fear that eventually the rot of beguilement will eat us from within.
If you live, you can prevent them from being led astray. That's worth something.
Indeed, you may be right. A single weed is easier to stamp out than a meadow full of them. Fine then. I surrender.
Excellent.
See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the Automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the Forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Override codes for the Mechanist. Absolutely fucking excellent. And a level up, which we're going to save.
So easily. Let's
I
review
know.
the data, shall we?
Nothing up here. Maybe. I was expecting some things to be in the blaze, but I guess not. She said review the data, but I don't know what data I've got. Right. Let me have a look. I'm not trying to fast travel. Because we came in here, but there's obviously that way to go, but then there's a lift here. Maybe it doesn't work. Or it does. Okay, maybe we're just getting the higher ground. I don't know. Ooh, a trauma kit. Nice. Will come in handy. Illegal
This was
sprats.
once quite impressive. Time renders everything old hat eventually.
Okay, from Provost. Inglesias. Yeah. Notice the Greater Tranquility Substation is to be decommissioned at the end of this month. Police speak to your direct supervisor. Lockdown procedures, emergency floodlighting, income sirens, landing pads, ship enclosures. was worthwhile, wasn't it? Was there nothing on that computer at all for me to use? No. Okay. I thought maybe there was a purpose for coming up here, but I guess there isn't. I thought I could... Yeah, I thought perhaps I could use the mechanical codes he just gave me here, but I guess not. We'll have to go deeper, which is fine. We just started.
Suggest we find another way.
Yeah, I don't think I can get through there. But it's not like there's a hatch, is there? No. That's why I thought where we were. I'm utterly confused. There must have been something upstairs. That must have been the whole point of the fucking lift. Okay, there must have been some way through that I just missed. I don't see anything. It's not like there's a little hatch or anything. I really don't see a way through. Can only be overridden by a supervisor. Maybe that's the point, get like a supervisor card from somewhere. But again, where is such a thing? There's no secret hatch. There's no way for me to come out above. Just checking. That's just a call on the lift. I was like, what's that for a sec? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I didn't see this little corridor before, so...
It seems your sovereign is regarded as...
I'm no electrician, but I'll wager this gadget is missing a what's-it. Crucial part, really.
He and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am
Who the fuck is
unfamiliar. I presume that to mean it will be without exertion? If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather...
So that should mean it'll attack them, right?
If your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current
Where's the
rot
tranquility
emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
There's a box there. Was that all it was? That was a sniper rifle. Just checking there's nowhere up here. It's not like there's a sneaky way. Alright, we'll go back. It's cool enough. I don't know who the fuck was talking. Fuse, this is what needs the fuse. You did say something about it, didn't you? Where the fuck would the fuse go then? Like, I picked up the fuse. Assume that meant somewhere required the fuse. There you go. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that one. Do that one. It's electrocuting me. Don't know whether that means it worked. We'll know in a sec. I've just kind of electrified myself. Yeah. So I thought, what if I need another fuse and I haven't got one? I'll keep hold of that one. I've got the equipment to do it, you know what I mean? Necessary. Did somewhat get electrified, but apart from that...
Looks like those mechs are on their side. Shame. Could have been useful.
Yes, but I have the fucking... I have the override codes and the targeting protocol, so I got both of them. That's excellent. Now the mechs are on my side. Yeah, baby, let them shoot you. I don't know if I go inside, will they attack me? I don't know, you see. So we're going to save it. Because if not, we're going to need to come back and, like, switch them off. So we can't switch them off. Okay, good to know. I'm going to take this route. Okay. 94 meters over there. So many places. Like, so much stuff that it may be like go that way, but I don't know. I know where it's telling me to go, but obviously, what if I could find something else that would help? We shut down the robots from helping them, so that's something. Need a maintenance key. Which I do not have. There's an enemy up there, which I assume is the mech. Okay. None of them.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
There's no robots down here, so we can run a little bit. I like that the mechs are no longer on their side, like. Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to go over there. Ah! I didn't even think of using that. I'm a fucking idiot. That's the wrong button. Ladies, you should not come in here.
Let us turn our attentions one... Golden Ridge.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it's away for, but okay.
After that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course.
What is this?
Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your
right.
monastery. Even if the hostages yet live, This crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the
This
situation.
goes down.
I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch.
I need to get over there.
Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures.
This fucking robot, this seems to be getting me further away. That's where the fan is.
Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
So confused. We went through there, we turned off the
Taken
fan.
somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate
I
destroyed
got a
their own
fuse. I don't know what the
relay
fuse is
out
for
of
exactly.
We have seen
We've got
little
two now.
resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally hold. Worrisome indeed.
I assume we took it from there because we needed it over here, maybe. Oh, we're going across. I assume that maybe that one goes across too. Or I don't know. This place is weird. Because I want to search everywhere and go everywhere, but it's like... Okay, go in there. Shows nothing else. We can make it. I love how they make it through without the time dilation device, but okay. We'll let that be. See any enemies.
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between
Hello.
the parties to suggest a high chance of success should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially...
How strange. Gains increased critical chance against automechs. If automech hacking is unlocked via the manual reset perk, when they be hacked from a distance. I don't think I have that. Yeah. Am I short of the mag picks? Maybe the magnets? I don't know whether I should buy that. Oh, I don't have enough anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we've got enough now.
yet to be discussed.
Such a waste of money. You ain't got nothing on there. Can I? Nope. Lockpick 12. Excellent. Good to know. Okay. We have an auto dock, which you don't really need, but we'll use it anyway. Yeah. To be honest, I can't remember what I'm bullet-wise, so I've got 1200, like. Nothing else, right? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I got a pitch ball card, excellent. I need 15. Right, so we came in over there, we're coming down here. It's nice the way there's just a shop.
Good.
I commend you for seeking clarification on the decommissioning. You would package any items that is not okay, some units are to stay behind. That's fine. I don't have biomass. I'd love to make some fucking inhaler charges, but I don't have crude biomass, even if I do have nicotine. Had enough for one of them. Wow. Ooh, those crisps. I'm actually quite hungry right now. It's me being me. Games always play when I get up and I'm starving. quite possibly just turned off the lift. My fault. Yeah, it's working now. Wow. Feels like something out of Star Wars. Oh, is that 5 meters? That don't feel like 5 meters. That feels way longer.
Good spot for an ambush. Mind your corners.
You're right, like. Okay, we're in the zone. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.